Hey folks, okay, so real quick check-in. Most of the day I've been very busy today, but I've been really thinking about uh, the fact that you all do realize that we are in a crisis of our own making, right? That where we currently are right now, we do not have to be here. With regard to um, talking about the fact that SNAP benefits, food stamp benefits will expire come November 1st. And millions upon millions of Americans will go hungry because of that. Millions upon millions of people who supported Donald Trump will go hungry because of that. So I just wanted to stop for a quick second because it just kept playing in my head and playing in my head. And after listening to some of my daytime talk shows, such as Larry Daniel Favors, and listening to some, shout out to New Birth Church and Dr. Jamal Bryant for being so courageous in saying, "Hey, at this point in time, it's really not about it's really not about the offering as much as it is what are we doing to meet the needs of the people that we can touch." Because that's what Jesus would have been doing, is flipping tables and trying to figure out how to make bread and fry fish. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration, but I'd like to think that. So we are in a crisis of our own making because the Congress. Let me say this: we're in a crisis of our own making because, first of all, the USDA has a $5 billion surplus in which it could just fund SNAP benefits for those persons who need it the most. They are choosing not to do that. They are choosing to let people go hungry, especially as we move into the holiday season. They're letting that happen to people. So instead of just spending the surplus to make sure, the mass majority of people who are going to be affected by this are Trump supporters. So he's just gonna let his supporters go hungry. And then the second thing is again, I keep saying it, unanimity of government. They have the House, they have the Senate, they have the White House. The Senate could literally just suspend the rules in terms of the filibuster for this. They do it for everything else. They could just suspend the rules and pass the budget bill. If they want it that bad, they could just pass it. They don't need Democrats for that. They literally could just pass the bill. So, call to action, as most people today have been calling to action. You all need to be calling up to DC and calling especially senators, calling Republican senators, calling Republican members of the House, and tell them, restart the government. This is on y'all. You all have the ability to restart the government. So restart the government, feed people. Let's move on from this foolishness.